We are here today with Joshua Zamora. Joshua, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Always great to be here.
Today we're going to be talking about something that I know you've actually been doing for years now. It's one of the first ways that you actually got started making money online, and now you've created a way of automating that. I'm going to read off the headline on the sales page here. It says, "The number one way to create, design, and publish profit-producing ebooks and audiobooks for any niche in a matter of minutes." So, bring us into this. What's this all about, and why should we be excited?
Yeah, absolutely. When you said that I've been doing this for years, it brought back some PTSD because the first way that I made money was writing an ebook myself. And I can remember just being there, all hours of the night. I was still working a 9 to 5 job. So I would write my ebook in the evening time. And it was just, I wrote ebooks around how to play chess. I wrote ebooks on, work different things to do with WordPress. I wrote one around Forex. That one was a nightmare. So all these things that
The
you
worst
kind of
ones is
had
when
to,
you're trying to write especially when you're an internet marketer, you're getting started. You're like, like, okay, Forex is it's a profitable niche, and I should get into it, but I don't know anything about it. Maybe you did, but I'm guessing you didn't.
no, no. I
And
started with chess because I knew about chess, and it was, and I had a niche site around chess. So I was, I built a decent list
then you
with
quickly
that
start
niche site.
running out of things that you know about. You're like, okay, I know about this, I know about this, but then you're like, okay, I don't have any more ideas. What am I going to
Yeah.
write about?
Exactly. But now we're kind of like at a full circle moment because people are leveraging ebooks like crazy right now to make some really, really good profit, and for good reason. I mean, it's such a quick and simple way that you can put knowledge onto paper that people are willing to exchange money for. Or their email for, and you can get a quick jump start into pretty much any niche that you're thinking about jumping into. And the best part is that now we all have the power of AI in our corner, so you can literally write about any niche. And the way that things are going viral as well on all these different social video platforms. I mean, it's become a lot easier, a lot faster to get eyeballs onto your ebooks and start making a profit.
And that's right. You can give them away. You can sell them. It's a way if people don't have a product to sell. Maybe they've got other things that they're doing. They just don't have any idea of what they're going to actually sell. You can create it and sell with it. One thing that I've actually done personally with ebooks written with AI is I've published them on Amazon Kindle. And if anyone out there is going, "Oh, you can't publish AI books on Kindle," it's not true. You can definitely do it. There's a place right on there where you mark down that you used AI. They ask you if you use AI to do it, and I don't see any reason why you should lie to them because I mean they're Amazon. They're going to be much smarter than we are. They're a team of people. So you just mark it down, and all that does is just they know that you used AI to create the content. And I've made hundreds of dollars by publishing books made with AI on Amazon. And I know that you've got other people, other proof of people that are using like like ebooks and digital products like this to make full-time income online. It's not just me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And one thing that I want to point out as well is that there's a lot of people saying that are upset, especially authors, obviously, that AI is flooding the market. And that's one thing where I think makes our product different as well, because it's very easy to go out there and just have AI put together a bunch of junk content. And
Mhm.
that's, what a lot of people are worried about, that the Amazon Kindle is going to be flooded with crappy AI content. Same thing that happened back when, the content spinners were happening. All right. The market just got flooded with spun content on all these websites, and there was a big crackdown. And obviously, that's not what AI was intended to be used for. And that's where I think our product is different as well. We've built it in a way where it's going to put together an entire outline, just like an actual human would when they go to write a book. You outline your book. You have an idea of exactly what you're going to cover. You have an intro, you have a body, and then you have a conclusion. And that's how we built our product to write ebooks. Everything is going to flow from one chapter to the next so that it all makes sense. So, for example, if you have an ebook written about whole life insurance, as an example, it's going to explain what whole life insurance is, the benefits of it. Then it's going to talk about, how you can actually use it. Then it's going to go into the different types of policies that you can get. And then it's going to go into, all right, now picking the right policy for you. So as an example, it has a proper flow as if someone would have written it, a real human would have written it, which is what AI was intended to be used for, to provide good, valuable content. And there's when you don't use it in that form, obviously that's when people get upset. But that's one thing that we wanted to make sure that we did, is that people can actually create valuable ebooks that truly provide value to the person reading it. And when they're done reading it, they're like, "Wow, I actually learned something, or whatever I was looking to solve. Actually, this ebook actually helped me."
I didn't just read a bunch of spun content
Exactly.
and it's garbage. A couple
Or it
things.
goes from this topic to that topic, this topic, and there's no proper flow or structure, and it doesn't provide value to
What was the
anyone.
niche you said? Whole life insurance? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
Imagine trying to
it
sit
came to
down
mind
and
because I've been reading about it. I set up my policy, and it's
just
just
imagine trying to sit down and write a book about that. Like, I don't know anything about it. And the only reason why you know about it is because you've been looking into it. And
I read about 5 or 6 different books, listened to about 3 or 4 different books,
so you have
which
to
is
you have to learn about it. Like, and in the past, what I have done is I had to pay people when I had came up with I did some books on the Paleolithic diet. I did some book, but then I found another niche. It was like anger management that I had someone write a book for me for, and I think I paid someone overseas like $40 or something to make each book for me, and then I published it on Amazon. And I remember getting a message from my mom because I published it. I put my name on it at the time for a couple of them. My mom was like asking me if I was okay. She had found my book on Amazon and she was so proud and she bought it. And
wow.
and she read it and it was all like just horrible. Like it was just someone like didn't know English. She thought I was I don't know off the rails or whatever you'd say here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I had to tell her that no, it wasn't
Yeah.
actually true.
I remember those days as well, man. It was tough.
So it's important, like having the content be good. And I've actually I talked previously about using AI to write this kind of content, and I've had issues where mine, because it wasn't done the way that yours is, where I've gotten reviews on my Amazon listings saying like 1 star reviews on a couple of the books, and you have to be careful about that, making sure that it's high quality, or people will come back and tear you apart, whether it's your customer or your mother.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And with how where we are, with the internet now, and how quickly those kind of reviews can show up, especially on Amazon, or even if you use it to promote it on your TikTok page or your Instagram page, and say you create a video with a viral video creator, you put it out there and it starts going viral. If it's crappy, those comments are gonna show up, and people are quick to post those comments on your threads. So,
Well, people don't
uh,
care. They're ruthless when it comes
yeah,
to the internet keyboard warriors. They'll stuff that they wouldn't say in normal life. They'll just start typing
yeah.
away and tearing you apart. I know that you are doing a special pre-launch webinar for this. If you can tell us about that, and then I want to jump into a quick demo for people to see inside. So just let us know. There's a link below the video if people want to sign up for it. What is it? When is it? Why should they sign up?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going live with the pre-launch on Tuesday. So right now, as we're filming, this is the day before. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You definitely want to be on there because I'm going to be able to go a lot deeper than what I'm going to show on the demo today, because we have so many features built into this that I'm going to spend some good time on the live session and show you absolutely everything. I'm going to talk about multiple ways that you can actually make money from this, how to get traffic from it, all these different things. And obviously, I'm going to stay there as long as I need to answer questions. So it's going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. And of course, those who are on there do always get the best deal. So definitely make sure you're on there live.
let's take a look under the hood.
Let's
Show
do
us
it.
how it works.
Let's see if I can share my screen. Desktop one, that looks good. All right, can you see here inside of
Yes, we're
am I
good.
on the right screen? All right,
Yeah,
perfect.
you're good.
So this is eBook Valet, and it's very simple to come in here and start creating ebooks. All you have to do is come here to this plus sign here, and we you can create your ebook in pretty much any language from A to Z. All right. The only difference here is if you click out of English when you go to create your audiobook, you do have to input your own API key for 11 Labs to create the audiobook. But if you stick to English, we cover all of those costs for you.
Speaking of API keys, really quick that you brought that up, do we have to put in our own API for the other stuff, or is that
No,
covered by you?
yeah, absolutely not. So what you saw me do right now is exactly the same way it's going to look for people once they get access. They come in here and it works right out of the box. There's no extra cost that you have to cover with your API keys or any of that. The moment you log in, it's ready to go. But again, if you do change this to a different language, that's the only time that you will have to input. And I can show you here real quick. If I
Okay.
change it to a different language,
Only if you're doing audiobooks in different languages will you need to use an external API key.
exactly, and just the audio. If you
Okay.
do just ebooks in another language, we cover that part as well. But just the audiobook, it will be in a, you will have to input that there. So here, let me switch it back to English. And when you come in here, all you have to do is type out what you want here. So since we mentioned whole life insurance, I'll do that as well. So
Can you do
I'll type
creative
in.
content as well, or does it have to be more in factual stuff,
No, absolutely. You can type in anything you want in here.
like a
It doesn't
romance
have.
novel?
Yeah, exactly. Romance novel, kids book, whatever you like. So we'll do what is whole life insurance and how does it benefit professionals in that are over 30 years old. All right. I only did over 30 years old because that's typically when, most people have more disposable income. Their
Mm.
careers are kind of on track. 20 people in their 20s don't care about this
Hmm.
for the most part.
People in their 20s don't
Uh,
care about anything.
yeah, we're just partying. All right. So from there, you have the word count. So depending on which level you purchase, you'll be able to go as high as 25,000 words. But just for the purpose of this demo, I'll do 2,500 words. And then here we have two options. You have automatic or manual mode. And the automatic mode, that it's plain English. It takes it from here and does absolutely everything. It'll write
Mhm.
it, format it, enter images, all that stuff for you in a matter of minutes. If you do want to be more involved and interact with the AI, then the manual mode is where you want to be. And this is where you'll actually be able to see under the hood of how our process works and why it creates such high quality ebooks that actually make sense. Because it will, well, let me go ahead and first create this one real quick. So I won't do audio, I'll just create that now so I can start processing and then I'll open this back up.
Okay.
Let me because the manual one definitely um, is a lot more extensive. Another option that we have here as well, I'll just talk about it real quick. This is one of our upgrade offers though, but just want to touch on it real quick before
Sure.
I jump into it. You also have the ability to create ebooks based on different URLs. So if I, for example, just do a quick Google search and we'll type this whole life insurance, what it is and how it works. If I want specific, to kind of guide the AI in a bit more direction,
Mhm.
did I copy that correctly? Yeah. All right. You can come in here and put up to three different URLs. It can be a blog post, a PDF. You can click here and change it to a PDF, or you can also create ebooks based on a YouTube video. Okay. And obviously there's such valuable videos on YouTube now as well that you can just put it in here and the AI will learn everything that it's saying in the YouTube video and create an ebook
Is the
off of
content still
that.
going to be unique, or is it gonna?
Yes.
Okay,
It's just it'll just train itself based on that content, but it's not going to copy that
got
content.
it. Okay.
So from here, I'll just close that out, and then here you can add your monetization links, and this is where I mentioned where you can just give the ebooks away for free, and then you can have up to three different monetization links as well. So if you want to have your affiliate link in here automatically inserted, if you want to link to your blog, or you want to link to your YouTube channel, or you want to just have three different affiliate links in your ebook, you can add that in there as well.
And a little tip for people, if you're doing affiliate links, I know that you're allowed to put links inside. If you're going to publish on like Amazon, you can put links to other places and affiliate links, but you can't put Amazon affiliate links inside of eBooks. So just be aware of that. You can put, I'm pretty sure you can put affiliate links to other places, but you can't put Amazon links inside of an Amazon book. Just
You
so you
think
guys.
you think that you think that would be backwards, right? You think they'd want you to push people to Amazon,
Oh,
right?
I don't know why they don't want that in there. Just that's against their TOS.
Yeah, maybe conflict of interest, maybe somehow. Maybe
Yeah,
Kindle, someone owns Kindle and someone else owns Amazon.
I don't know. Yeah.
And then here down here you have the call to action. All right. So not only do you have can you add links throughout the ebook, but at the end, you can have a custom call to action as well if you want people to, purchase an upgrade or purchase a service, or again, if you want to just have an affiliate link, you can have that there.
And that's smart if you're going to do something. I mean, we talked a little bit about Amazon, but if you could be using these for bonuses, or you could be using them for lead magnets, or whatever on your, you talked about using videos and stuff to drive traffic to them and giving them away for free, and then having these affiliate links and opt-in forms and whatnot inside of them. And it's a great way of monetizing.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing that we have in here as well is done for you ebooks. And these done for you ebooks are some of them are on, if I just click through it here, some of them are for local AI services as well. So these are some that you can come in here, download right away, send them to a client, and have the ebook do the selling for you. That will explain everything there is about, there's one here, why every business should be using AI chatbots on their website and how they work.
Hmm.
All right. There's one here. Where's the other one? Using Google Maps to bring in more leads and sales for local businesses. And I think it's on the other page. Yeah, here it is. What are AI agents, how AI phone agents work, and how AI agents can handle 100% of your missed calls. So, there has been a few AI calling apps that have been released. So if you are using that to build your agency, you can use this PDF to send to your clients and tell them, hey, look, this is how AI agents can help handle your calls, and then let the AI kind of do all the selling for you. Um, Let me go back into here. All right, so we're gonna hit create ebook. And now this is the manual process. All right, this is where you are gonna be interacting with the AI in each step of the way, so that you can either guide it or just confirm what you want in your ebook.
And this is
So
only if they want to do the manual process.
this is only the manual process.
If
So
they
the
don't want to
automatic
go through all this, they don't have to. But if they want to have more control over the creative process, they can do it like this.
Exactly. Now, one thing to point out as well is that regardless which route you go with, the AI writes everything for you already. So at this point, I typed in the same sentence that I did with the automatic mode, and it went ahead and broke it all down for me. So it's also giving me three different options. So it's giving me this one here, Understanding Whole Life Insurance, a guide for professionals over 30. If I click through over here, you'll see that not only does the main topic change, but also all of the subtopics
Mhm.
change. So this one is maximizing financial security with whole life insurance for midlife professionals. And then this one here, whole life insurance strategy for professionals 30 and older, benefits and practice uses. I kind of like the way this one sounds a little bit better. And then these are all the subtopics that it broke down for me. I can always remove any one of them, or I can add to it if, again, if I want to guide it towards a
I
specific.
interrupt you again. I'm sorry. I thought thought of this. Imagine if you were in a niche like this and you wanted to, like we talked about creating leads or just creating content and just all the little things in that niche that you could create. I mean, each one of these little subtopics could potentially be another ebook that you could create, and you could again publish, put them on your website. You could put them on Amazon. You could have lead magnets in them. I mean, you could create so much content for either yourself, or you could go out there and approach local businesses and or any businesses and say, look, I can create all this content for you. I can make you a published author. So many different angles with this kind of stuff that before, to be able to create this level of content and this amount of content, you would have had to have a complete agency to do it. Now you can do all of this and charge a reasonable price. Imagine approaching a business and saying, I'll publish multiple books for you every single month. You pay me like $97 a month, and I'll keep on publishing. I'll publish a book for you or more, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's not going to cost you anymore. I'll do all this for you. I'll publish it, and all you have to do is sit back. I mean, sorry, my brain starts working.
No, no, absolutely. Trust me, I completely agree. And like you said, you can break all of these up into smaller reports that lead back to a bigger, ebook. So there's so many ways that you can go about it. And yeah, and you can, like you said, create ebooks for businesses that maybe each one talks about a specific pain point that their customers have. So to address all of that, and it all leads back to providing value to the potential customer, and then them being educated, and then coming back, and that's when the sale happens. So this you do have to confirm before going to the next step, because there is no going back. What happens here is, once you confirm that this is what you want, the AI now trains itself to go to the next step, and then it trains itself to go to the next step. So you do want to make sure you are confirming that you want to use that. Now, the next step here is to go to the audience. All right. And you're going to be able to write and speak to a very specific audience. And again, this is what makes this different. It makes it so that you are actually speaking to someone specifically, and that's going to lead to higher conversions and overall better sales. So here it's going to do it for you automatically as well, like I mentioned, but you can change this if you want. So the demographic that it came up with based on the outline and my initial sentence that I typed in there was professionals aged 30 to 55, primarily in mid-career stage, urban and suburban residents, middle to upper class, upper middle income brackets. And then their background, individuals working in fields such as finance, healthcare, law, technology, and entrepreneurship, typically holding roles ranging from mid-level management to senior professionals and business owners. And then it goes into their characteristics, their goals, their challenges, their mindset, their needs and interests, and their summary.
I've never seen an ebook creator like this, where it really gets into all that stuff. This is interesting.
Exactly. So now you're actually speaking to the people that you're looking to target, and you can always add to these as well, or remove them if there's one that you don't want to have in here. So once all of this is done, and this is great as well for either people that know about this niche or don't know about this niche. Obviously, if you know about this niche, then you'll be able to really come in here and customize your ebook as much or as little as you want. And this
Almost
is
a niche research tool, Joshua. Like
exactly
really understanding your customer.
Exactly. So this can work really, really well, because one of the top New Year's resolutions every year is people wanting to write a book. So if you've ever really wanted to write a book about a specific topic and you don't want to do it from scratch, this can be very, very helpful for you as well. All right. So we'll go ahead and confirm there. And now the next step is going to write a back cover for me. All right. So this is a bit of a quicker process. So this is the back cover based on that information there, and continue. And now it's going to take me to the title area. And this is where I'll be able to choose a different title and a different subtitle for the actual report. All right. So here it says whole life insurance quota, and you can see it gives me about 7 different options. All right, so you can go through each and every one of them and pick which one you want. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on the first one for now. Hit continue. Then we have the call to action that we want to add. All right, I'll get to the structure and then, because there's so many other steps that I want to go to, but then to get real detailed, make sure you do get onto the live session and I'll be able to spend more time showing you all of this. So this is where you can style the ebook to look exactly how you want it to look. So what color the page background you want it to be, the headings, what font, what size, what color. There's a preview there so you can see it right away. Same with the subheadings, same with the body, and same with how you want the links to look, and even the border of your images. So if there's a specific branding that you have or that you like, you can customize it here as much as you want. Click confirm, continue, and then the style. Sorry, that was the style. So here is the author information as well. So if you are, like you said, making ebooks for a specific client, you can input their information here.
Mhm.
If not, the AI will write this out for you. And this is powerful as well to put a face to the author, excuse me, to put a face to the content,
Mhm.
so that, it's not just a random looking ebook. It's going to actually have a face to the content that people can relate to. All right. And then here is you can select the voice for the actual audio book version of it. All right, and then hit continue, confirm. And then now the structure, this is what's going to take a little bit longer, but I do want to show you that as well because it pretty much breaks down an entire outline for you that kind of it makes you understand why it creates such high quality ebooks. It's going to pretty much also allow you to tweak and change anything that you want, just like all the other steps. But this is usually what's going to take a bit longer. So we'll give it a few
And
seconds
again, like we
to.
said before, like this is the manual setup. This is if you really want to go in and do it like that. What do you recommend people do? I mean, I guess if you do it like this, you're going to have more control over the output of it. But if you're really concerned about what it creates, then this is how you do it. But if you're just trying to crank out content, then you can just do it the automatic way.
Yeah, exactly. And the other, it really doesn't matter which way you do it. Again, because if you, the other one that we started is probably already done. And I can always go in there and edit anything that I want after the fact. So this is kind of like pre-editing and kind of making sure your ebook is done the way you want it to be done from the beginning. Or you can do it the automatic way, and then if you want to make changes after the fact, you can do that
Probably
as
easier
well.
editing before than after.
Yeah, exactly. Although the editor is the same regardless, but yeah, I think it would be quicker to do it on this step here. All right, we'll see how long this takes.
Well, it is. Is it right now? It's creating the full structure of the
Yeah,
book.
yeah. So it's in the title, subtitles, all of that.
Imagine having to do that manually, which is what we had to do before, is go and actually set up all the H1 or whatever, all that crap. You remember those days of doing like SEO and stuff where people would say you're supposed to have this many your keyword in the title this so many times and their H1 and H3 and H2 and H whatever the heck that was. It was horrible. There we go. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we are. So this is the section details, and it pretty much breaks down everything. So section one has the introduction. It has why whole life insurance matters. Overview of the whole life insurance. So you can always change it, but you can see just right away how that flows perfectly. It gives you an intro, why, and an overview. And then it jumps into understanding whole life insurance. What is whole life insurance and how it works? Key features of whole life insurance, and then it jumps into the benefits, supporting estate planning and covering estate taxes, accessing cash value. All right. Maturity and comparison. So you're comparing whole life versus term insurance, maturity of whole life insurance policies, whole life versus term insurance. All right. These are all things that that people think about, well, if you've started going down this rabbit hole, all of this
Mhm.
makes sense. If you've never talked about whole life insurance, this is
Like
probably
everyone's
all.
gonna at the end of this interview, everyone people aren't gonna buy your product. They're gonna go buy whole life insurance.
Yeah, right. But if you've ever gone down this rabbit hole, you understand that all of this makes perfect sense in the way that it's been structured.
Got it.
Okay. And then here you have a conclusion as well. So mastering whole life insurance and and as a financial cornerstone, a recap, and the next steps for implementing your whole life strategy. So you can see how it's going to flow perfectly for you, and it's going to provide value, make sense, and just flow like an ebook that a real human would have written. So I wanted to get to this point to kind
Okay.
of show you this because this is, the true power of why ebook Valet is out there creating really high quality ebooks. But yeah, once we're on the live demo, I'm gonna finish going through all of this
Okay.
and go through all the other stuff as well. We also have our Kindle Trends on here, which is very very powerful. So make sure you're on there. You'll be able to pretty much create ebooks based on stuff that's already selling instead of reinventing the wheel.
Do you have any
But yeah.
finished ebooks that you can show us, like kind of what this looks like?
Oh yes, I didn't even show that. So let me the one that I had before was probably already done. Yeah. So this is the one that we did previously. All right. Oh, and let me quickly show the editor too. So this is the one that was
And it makes
done.
it, and it, is that image the cover of the ebook or is
Yeah.
it, okay.
Yeah, so this is the cover. As of right now, we're tapped into stock images to be used as the cover photos, but we do have plans to add AI image generation as well.
Okay, cool.
But you could see here, this is the entire table of contents that it wrote for me, and it broke it all down, added images in there, the headings, the subheadings, the formatting. It even interlinks your ebook. So if there's a particular,
Well, that's smart.
you can just click there and go to that specific area. All right. But yeah, all of this was completely written and formatted and done for me, uh, within a matter of, minutes. This was probably done in under 5 minutes while we were going through the manual mode. And if I come in here and if there's anything that I want to change, I did notice there an image was used twice. So if you come into, so this one seems like it was used twice. You can click edit and then you can either remove it or you can add a different image. So what are they
Cool.
talking about
Well,
in
you
this
got stock
section?
images in there that you can go and use.
Yeah, exactly. One of the codes, cash value. All right, so they're talking about cash value. So I'll just do something like search for cash and then use that one
And these
instead.
are all copyright free images that you can use and not get any
Yeah, we
trouble.
pay a hefty amount to these people for our
Okay.
users to use that and have it all in writing, so they can't ever
Nice.
tell me anything. Perfect.
Cool.
And then you just hit save, and then you can preview it. And now it's going to show me this different image that I added in here instead of the other one. And then you'll be able to edit any of this that you want as well. So you'll be able to change this link to another area or another link, whatever you want, um, and just make any changes. You can move it up, move it down, whatever you want. So you can really sit here, like I said before,
You really
you can
can play
either
around with it. Okay.
customize it before or after. All
You're
right,
right.
so
Yeah. That's
there,
I didn't realize it was that easy when you
yeah, and then you can just toggle through any of the sections here. Oh, I didn't hit save. Let me hit save. So you can always go through any section and do the exact same thing.
nice. Okay. Last thing, come back to me. Last thing before we wrap this up. This looks really
All
cool. I
right.
want to cover if I know you guys are doing a special bundle discount on the webinar. If people decide that they're going to go and get the whole thing, because I know you can go one by one and pick it up one by one, but if they ended up buying the bundle, like what are they going to get going through there?
Yeah, so if they buy the bundle, they're gonna get pretty much just about everything that I showed. So they'll be able to create ebooks from URLs. They'll be able to create automatically turn it into audiobooks. They'll be able to use up to 3 different URLs to create ebooks for. They'll be able to create ebooks up to 10,000 words. They'll be able to create, I believe, 20 ebooks a month. And
So
on that, we're
there is a limit on how many books you can create a month with this?
on the bundle. If they do, we will have a bump offer if they want to upgrade to unlimited. We're not able to do unlimited on the bundle just because we're covering all the costs.
Hmm.
And we're also going to have a second bundle, a bump offer where they'll be able to extend the length of their ebook to 25,000 words. So they'll be able to, really come in here and write full blown, 100+ page ebooks if they wanted to. And that's going to be a bump offer. But if they want to come in and just get the bundle deal on its own, it'll be 20 ebooks a month, up to 10,000 words. The audiobooks will be up to 10 minutes long. And yeah, if they, like I mentioned before, if they want to use audiobooks in a different language, they just put in their API key. But besides that, we cover all of the other costs.
What's the advantage of getting the bundle over going through the funnel?
So if they go through the funnel, they'll be able. It's pretty much the front end. They'll get a certain amount of ebooks that they can write. Then our upgrade offer will be our unlimited version, and then a few of the other upgrades that I forgot to mention as well in the bundle that they'll get
Okay.
is being able to unlock the Kindle feature, which I wasn't able to show, but it pretty much puts a magnifying glass right over Kindle and shows them ebooks that are trending, ebooks that are about to go viral, ebooks that are currently viral, best-selling books, and they'll be able to analyze entire categories. They'll be able to analyze just specific books and create. They'll be able to see all the books that are currently selling and then create books based on that. But yeah, I mean, they'll have the option pretty much to choose their upgrades, or with the bundle deal, they get them all together,
Okay. And
excluding the bump offers.
including, okay, so they can, so to kind of recap, if they go through the sales funnel, they can pick one by one and they can upgrade to the unlimited in there, or they can get the bundle and they'll save money on as if they'd gone one by one, and they'll have the option to go to unlimited if they want to on the bump
Correct.
offer.
Correct.
And the bump offer is like when they check out, they'll have like a little option in the cart to go to unlimited. Is that how that's going to work?
Yeah, exactly. So on the live demo session, I'll show that as well as how to be able to do that. Boom, you'll just check it out, and they'll both be on there as well. The one to get unlimited and the one to increase how long you can create ebooks.
Joshua, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Is there anything else, anything we missed, anything you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
No, just make sure you're there on the live session. All right, it's going to be a good one. I'm going to go way deeper into what I was able to do now, and just answer all your questions, share some strategies with you, and just really go above and beyond.
Again, thank you so much for coming on the show and best of luck with your launch.
Perfect. Thank you.